Good after something. And welcome back to the blah 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 channel of science. What's it called again? The Lost Begotten? Yeah. The Lost Begotten. Hey, that's me.
On your better days.
So, today we're going to be watching a guy reaching down to grab his ball. I mean, no.
That's what she said.
He's going to pick the ball up and make it float on that little thing that looks like a toilet seat. And I know when my balls are floating on a toilet seat, I mean, wait. I'm just going to move on from that joke. I don't think I was going anywhere with that. So this is interesting because you can array simple machines, you know, machines that perform one function. Okay, and there's a series of electronic simple machines. And these would be considered simple electronic machines. But you can combine them in different ways and accomplish some very interesting things. And I just wanted to show this as an example of the basics of what can be done, since I've gone and theorized and speculated about many of the different complicated things on previous videos.
Well, here is a ball. It's made of aluminium, and this is going to act as our jet. A single coil which is going to carry alternating current. I switch it on. The ball is certainly trying its best to float. But you see what's happening? It's like trying to balance a pencil on its point. What we need is some inward force which is going to make it drift back every time it tries to get off center. There seems to be no equivalent of the surface tension we had with the water jet. Now inside this coil there is a second coil, and I'm going to feed this with alternating current of a different phase so that I can produce an inward traveling magnetic field which I can detect with our rotatable cylinder.
So an alternating
Notice
pulse.
that the bottom of the cylinder is always moving inwards.
Handbag.
And now when I replace the ball,
Man purse.
For his man balls.
it does.
And look at it just starting to rotate ever so slightly.
His man balls?
No. Well, man balls
Now it's
don't
one
rotate.
thing to float a ball as big as this.
Especially
What
not
sort
a
of
ball as
apparatus
big as
should we
that.
need to float a ball of this size?
It's a floater ball.
It's a different world, you know, from the world of
Jesus,
football
that's a
balls.
big ball.
It's a different world
Barry,
of
if you
balls.
just come and take the ball back slightly, you can see what we've
Can you
actually
help me
got.
lift my ball?
Now this
My
is a sort of
balls.
exaggerated
Boy, this
version
went
of the
south
small
really
ball
fast.
Coil. The inner coil is set down deeper in
That
relation to the
silly
outer.
thing happens.
Gotta put your
First of
balls
all,
in
we're going to
deeper.
send current
Anyway,
through
what?
the outer coil only, as we did before. You'd like to come on the switch, please, Jim? Now,
Should I
Barry,
just
you and
switch
I
on
have got
the
to
balls,
catch it,
Jim?
otherwise it might damage
So
itself
there's
by
something
falling
coiled
back.
around the ball like
Ready,
a
Jim?
snake.
3,
And you gotta
2,
switch it on.
1, on.
Oh!
Right, lower it, Barry. Let's try and balance
His
it.
ball jumped.
Try to balance my ball, Barry. Gary? Larry? Whatever the fuck his name is.
No, up, Jim. Again, it isn't stable with a single coil.
My ball is
Would you
not
connect the other
stable
coil,
with a
please,
single coil.
Now, would you take the ball away, Barry, please?
He has unstable balls.
Barry,
Now, I'm
take my
going to
ball
check
away.
the phase
I can't
sequence of
deal
the
with
two
it.
coils using a rotatable
UBS.
cylinder, which I've used before.
Unstable ball syndrome.
What I want to happen is the magnetic field to go down the outside of the cylinder and so rotate it in that direction.
First I have to
I want
lube
to
this
see the
shaft
cylinder
up.
spinning that way. Switch on, Jim.
Switch on my ball, Jim.
Stop, Jim. That is
Stop
the
it,
correct
Jim.
direction. Now, Barry,
You're making my
ball.
shaft spin in circles, Jim.
Now,
I'm
this
not
time,
sure if that's
it shouldn't
healthy, but
drift
I
off.
like it.
This time you should fairly be able to see the magnetic flux spraying off the sides like you did the water from the ping pong ball. It might even spin for us. You can never tell just what this ball's going to do. Then we shall indeed have come full circle in the circle of magnetism. Ready, Jim? 3, 2, 1, on.
Sit on it and rotate, Tim. Alright. Now, notice the little back and forth pendulous motion.
Dude, your balls ain't low.
No, that's not what I meant. No. You try to have a conversation
Not with
about
me.
balls, and it just, yeah. Can't talk about balls without being silly, right? Doesn't look like a lima bean to me, but okay. Balls. We're all in kindergarten here. Wait, no, we're all adults here. No, we're clearly not adults.
No.
So, as you notice, this singular sphere is, you know, wobbling. Damn it. And what I find interesting
Sorry.
is that there's been a couple of videos where they say the sun malfunctioned. And some people said they're real videos, and some people said they're just, you know, telemetry, extrapolations, you know, telemetry rendered into an image, right? Something called RGB phase, but anyways. You can kind of, if you've played with magnets as a child or had any experience with magnets or have watched any of these little science videos, kind of see how magnetic levitation is the most likely cause for this anomalous behavior of at least the sun. And you know, you could consider the extra power it would take to levitate a plasma body like the sun, but there's also the fact that ionization assists such a thing, so it'd be more about power distribution and flux and possible surges, and a power surge could cause a sphere, plasma or otherwise, to flip rapidly. Okay. That being said, I don't want to speculate on how that might work in the sky and everything, but needless to say, magnetism, electromagnetism, can in fact, when directed properly, levitate large things. Balls especially. Thanks everybody. Please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already.
Bye.
Bye.